Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and I'm here at Gotham Central Comics and Collectibles in Mississauga, Ontario, Canada. Now, check us out. We're going to start off with the new comics this week. First one, New Age of Comics over at DC. Damage, wow. We got a whole bunch of new superheroes just being started. Let's see, I know there's been a lot of controversy with the way that Marvel's been introducing new characters. Let's see if DC runs into the same problems. So far, we're looking good. Let's move on to Doctor Strange with Loki, the Sorcerer Supreme. Yeah, Doctor Strange just recently got a whole bunch of magic from Asgard. He goes and confronts Loki with this magic. Loki recognized that magic, and the last thing he says to him before all sorts of hell breaks loose is he says, "What have you done?" You know that can't be good. But hey, Strange has been under a lot of stress lately. Deadpool vs. Old Man Logan, issue number 4. It's starting to get pretty thick now. Like, these guys are actually getting ready to start murdering each other. That's fine. They heal. Champions, issue 16. This one is promising to make a couple of changes. There's going to be some new members, some old members coming out. We'll see what happens here. Let's see who the new members are for this fantastic book. I love this book. I've been with it since the first issue. I'm not going anywhere. Batman, number 39. Guys, if you've been paying attention, this has been one of the hottest, best books. Like, just the book where you're reading it, and at the end, you're just welling up with a little bit of tears, right? No. It's people, the ninjas, chopping onions someplace, right? I'm not crying, you're crying. So, fantastic book. Wonder Woman is going to show up with wants to mess with the bat signal. Just once. So, here we go here. Batman and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. This is the second run, issue number 3. Bane has officially taken over all of the bad guy groups, and the Ninja Turtles and Batman and Damian have to stand alone against this onslaught. Doesn't look good. Aquaman, number 32, The Crown Comes Down. The only thing I'm going to say about this book is, first, I love this. On top of that, the last page needs to be a textless poster. That's it. Avengers No Surrender, issue number 676. Guys, this is part 2 of the No Surrender. This is weekly, mind you. So we finally get to see, hopefully, who this new Voyager character is, because this is getting a little crazy. All right, we got Peter Parker, Spectacular Spider-Man, issue 299. You know you got to get this because you know something crazy is going to happen in the next issue number 300, right? So Chip Zdarsky, he's been doing a great job in this. I spoke to him personally at the Mississauga Comics Expo, and he said there's some great things happening. Starting in this issue, we should start seeing a little bit of collaboration with the Dan Slott run. So I'm looking forward to see what exactly they're going to do. I don't know how many of you guys are Robotech fans from back in the day, but I personally never got into the TV show when I was younger. However, I am really into this book. The first couple of issues were simply to give a little bit of a recap, but then to show that they are taking an actual diversion from the TV show. They're going to be telling their own story, and they started last issue. I can't wait to see where this one goes, because I actually started watching the show just because how good this is. It's on Netflix. Spirits of Vengeance, issue number 4 of 5, the penultimate issue. Right now, we have got one of the craziest stories you can imagine. 30 pieces of silver from Judas Iscariot turned into bullets. I'm just saying. Why didn't anybody else think of this storyline before? Trinity, number 17. I know that there's been a lot of Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman titles out there, but Trinity right now, this is a hot running issue. We had a slow arc in the second arc, issue number 7 through about 12, maybe only 11, but the annual was good, and everything after that was good. So honestly, if you did fall off or you never jumped on, now's a good jumping on point. Superman number 39. Just look at that cover. This is just beautiful. So this is one of the best-selling books, one of the books that is always filled up in everybody's poll list. Maybe there's a reason for that. Super Sons of Tomorrow in Super Sons, issue number 12. This is the final part. Technically, the recent issue of Superman 2 weeks ago was the final issue. This is actually supposed to be an aftermath conclusion, but it's supposed to wrap up a lot of things. On top of that, open up a whole lot of questions. Case in point, are we going to get to keep Connor Kent? We'll see. Weapon X, issue number 13. What am I going to say about this comic? What do you think? Give me a red. Venom Inc. Omega. This is the final issue. Everything's going to be wrapped up. We're going to see what happens. There seems to be a Super Lee Price running around at this point. We're going to find out the fates of all of the Venoms, and are we going to have a Flash Thompson Agent Anti-Venom comic? That's all I'm asking. That's all. Am I asking for too much in this world? I don't think so. Finally, issue number 5 of Conan Wonder Woman. There's only one more issue after this, and I really don't want these comics to come out, because the more that come out, this issue and the final issue next month, it's just showing that we're coming closer to an end. This is such a fantastic comic book. The art, the borders of the art, absolutely stupendous. It's very rare you come across a comic this good before. Gail Simone absolutely killing it in these stories. That's it for the comics, but if you're feeling a little tired, I'm just saying your nighttime is not complete without Good Night Groot. Guys, let's move on to some of the pops. Got your pops? Got your pops? What do we got here? We got the Masters of the Universe. Masters of the Universe pops. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? You get it. This is the first wave. I'm expecting Beastman and Merman's got to come out pretty soon too, right? So Lockjaw, all of those guys. Man-at-Arms. Actually, I think I saw Man-at-Arms recently. So here's your chance to get him again. Over here, Nux from Mad Max. Witness me. And on top of that, these are looking fantastic. Look at this, some glow-in-the-darks. All right, we got the Batman, we got Aquaman, and of course we got Wonder Woman over here. All right, but they've got the Aquaman. I'm so happy with that. So fantastic new pops coming out. Also, let's keep going a little further. What do we got here? Have you guys by chance seen those Star Wars medieval Jedi, the medieval feudal Japan style characters that are out? They got all the stormtroopers. They got the Darth Vader. They've got Jango Fett. This is fantastic. This is gorgeous. About to sneak this off into the side and open this up and see what we got. Okay, over here, John Romita Jr., his black and white Batman. I'm not complaining. This is a nice little model. Also, look at this figure right here. Listen, I'm a huge collector of all of the Marvel Legends stuff, all right? I love all the Marvel Legends 6-inch characters. They're fantastic. I've been trying to collect some of the DC Icons characters. They're pretty good. They don't have as much maneuverability in their legs. I'm not particularly happy with that. This isn't a review of those. What I am doing, however, is talking about this right here. Now, these may be a little bit more, but I want you to seriously look at the size, the structure, and the idea that they've got so many different accessories in this. This is amazing. There are 2 different versions of her lasso. 3 different replacements for already hands, so 4 different choices in hands. If you're just going to stick with the same hands, when you start mixing it up, you got a couple more options there. You got 2 different heads, the angry and the pretty one, and you got a shield and a sword. I'm not complaining. This actually looks really good. I might consider this one. So, but there are 2, so you can get the other one, the one that I don't get. Yamcha, anybody in for some Dragon Ball Z? Fantastic characters. You got a whole bunch of choices, faces, and it's actually interesting because it looks like it's the faces that change, not the entire head. That's actually a pretty good way to do it. Lastly, back in stock, the Flash. Look at this. So this went out of stock for a little while. It's back. We got one. Come on in, check it out. And guys, that's going to be it for this week. So Professor Bill at Comic Book University, but I'm here at Gotham Central Comics and Collectibles in Mississauga, Ontario, Canada. And I'm out. Class dismissed.